guys, it's Vixen. If you are new here, my name is Vixen. I'm a college student and I love to read, crochet, craft, do all that stuff. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. In this video, we are going to be doing my September wrap-up. I finished 5 books in September, and it's probably going to get even lower as the next few months go on because of school. School just started yesterday for me. But yeah, we're just going to get into it. So, the first book that I officially finished in September is The Invisible Life of Adele Rue by V.E. Schwab. I ended up reading it a 3 stars. Mainly because I had a hard time fully, getting back into the book. I've been in a reading slump that's made it hard for me to pick up books. I could read the book and I'd be so interested when I'm reading the book. But once I set it down, I have a hard time picking it back up. But this book is about a girl that makes a bargain and has to deal with the consequences of said bargain. But overall, even though it says it's The Invisible Life of Adele Rue, it's pretty memorable for sure. I really did like the plot line, and the ending really threw me off, actually. I didn't know what I was really looking for with this book, but yeah. The next book that I finished was The Boy Who Was Raised as a Dog and Other Stories from a Child Psychiatrist's Notebook by Bruce D. Perry and Maya Shalvitz. This was more of an academic read for myself, not for school, but mainly I wanted to learn. I really wanted to look through it and read it. This is a no rating because it is based off true things that happened. And overall, I did enjoy the book because of just it's within my interest, and it really helped me learn some things. But yeah, I do recommend it for any people that are interested in psychology and psychology within children. So the next book that I finished, I'll have to insert a photo, was Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. I ended up rating it a 3 stars. This is really when my reading slump was I really don't want to read anything. And so I actually had a hard time starting this book because I did not like the characters at all. I hated how they were written. I hated their characteristics, their personalities. But I kept reading it, and I did end up liking it, actually. Not enough to say it was a 5 stars, but I did like the plot. There is a second book within the series, but I don't think I'm going to read it because I've read a few reviews, and apparently it's kind of like the same thing as this book with their issues that they have, but yeah. Then the next book I read was Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. I rated this a 5 stars. I was still in my reading slump. I was still having issues picking up the book, but I was zooming through it when I read it. The ending actually had me go, oh, because I wasn't expecting it to end right there. I was like, you can't just leave me right there. It just felt like I was just reading it because I was reading it. I really liked their lies and how it was written. And I'm definitely going to read some more by Bonnie Garmis if she has more, because this is so good. This is a great book. She writes super well, and she really knows how to, give meaning to her characters without making them, bad characters. They're good and bad. They have a good mix of personality characteristics. And I just, this is definitely, I have a favorite shelf. This is definitely going on the favorite shelf, and I might actually end up rereading this at some point. That's how much I liked it. The next book that I read was The Wicked King by Holly Black. This is the second book in the Folk of the Air series. I rated this a 4 stars. The ending, what the heck? Y'all, whoa. I really enjoyed this. The series is basically about a girl who has 2 sisters and was her older sister is actually Fae, and her twin sister and her are both human. Well, her parents, some things happen to her parents, and then she ends up having to grow up within the Fae world. Of course, being a human surrounded by Fae does not mean the Fae are gonna like you. So she has to deal with that and basically work through her challenges. I immediately picked up the next book the next day because it was actually my bedtime when I finished this book. Like, legitimately, I spent like 5 extra minutes just to finish it. But I picked up the next book, which is The Queen of Nothing. And I'm just like, you can't just do a certain thing and then do something else and then end it. Like, what? It was a very big cliffhanger for me, for sure. But those are all the books that I read in September. As you guys know, I don't really do TBRs, but I do try to at least read a little bit. And really, that's all I had for this video. But you guys should put in the comments what are a few books that you guys finished over September, or just what's your favorite book of the year and that type of stuff. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like content like this and want some more. But yeah.